Miss Acton back here with some math to do with you guys today. So, what are we going to do today? You're going to say, I will create a sum, which is just a fancy word for an answer, for an addition equation using different strategies. So, I'm going to show you, I think we end up having 3, maybe 4 strategies. Then Miss Acton's going to show you how to solve some addition equations. This is the most recent stuff that you guys have been doing right before the holiday break. This is what we were doing. So, this should be pretty easy stuff for you. Oh, I'm going to do that. All right, so the first question, this looks a lot like one that you're going to be seeing on your classwork for today. So circle the addition problem that you can use regrouping of place value blocks to solve. Then draw blocks to show how you know. So when I say the word regrouping and when your test says the word regrouping, all regrouping means is when you take your ones cubes and you have enough to turn them into a 10 stick. So there's your 10 ones right there. You say bye Felicia, and you turn them into a 10 stick. If you have to do that in any equation, you are regrouping. If you do not have to do that because you don't have enough ones to turn them into a 10 stick, then you did not regroup. So we want to know 17 plus 22, 55 plus 31, or 44 plus 17, which one of these are you regrouping? And it gives you this little box to do your work, but we're going to do our work down here in this big space down here. So first thing I'm going to do is make my number 17, which is 110 and 7 ones. Then I'm going to make my number 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, too many, and 2 ones. Now I need to see, can I make a 10 with all of these ones cubes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'll just write a 9 right there, and then 1, 2, 3 tens. So my answer is 39. Wow, that 3 is terrible. But no, I didn't regroup. So now let's try 55 plus 31. So let's make 55, and then 31. And I can already tell you right now that I know I don't have enough ones to make a 10 stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6, and you need 10 to make a 10 stick. So hopefully this is our 1. Let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 ones for the number 44. Then 17 has 1, 10, and 7 ones. Let's count our ones to see if we can make a 10 stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can snatch up all those right there, cross them out, say bye Felicia, deuces, I'm out of here, turn those into a 10 stick. And then I don't have to find my answer because it didn't tell me to. It just wants to know which one uses regrouping. So my answer would be the 44 plus 17. So all you're doing is seeing which one of these that you're going to grab 10 ones and turn it into a 10 stick. That's regrouping. And I only had one question in this whole thing. All right, the next one is a number line. And I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger. So show how to add 46 plus 19 using an open number line. I'm going to try to make this number line as big as I possibly can. So the equation that we want to do is 46 plus 19. So we just follow along with that equation. So we start with the number 46, and then we add up the number 19. Now I know the number 19 is 1 10 stick and 9 ones. So let's do 1 10 jump. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones jumps. And then you can do the plus 1 above all of those if you want. Miss Acton just doesn't have enough room for that. So instead of doing all those and counting them, you can just say, okay, 46 plus 10. I'm just adding another 10 stick to it, which makes the number 26. Sorry, doing it to the wrong number. I was adding it to the 19 down here, and that's not the number I'm adding it to. I'm adding it to the 46. So here's our 46 right here, and we're adding 10 to it. So that means I'm just adding a 10 stick, which gives me 10, 20, 30, 40, 56. And then I add another one, another one, another one, all the way till I get 9. But I can just count. So I've got 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. I get 65, my answer. So there's your number line. So remember, you just start with the first number, add the second number along the number line, count your jumps, add those 10 sticks to it, and you should get to the right answer. All right, next one. This one is breaking apart numbers. So it said it wants you to break apart the second addend, which is the number 17, to find 45 plus 17. So we're going to write 45 plus 17 up here. My number 17 is broken into a 10 and 7 ones. So that means I would take 45 and add 10 to it, which you know is just adding another 10 stick, which would make it from 45 to 55. That's why that tens place goes up one more. And then we're adding 55. We took away, added the 10. Now we need to add the 7. So now we do 55 plus 7. You can put your fingers up for this if you want. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Here's the answer, 62. Now, if you're doing a break apart number on your classwork today and it just isn't your thing, Miss Acton really does not like this strategy at all. That's just my personal preference. You might love it, you might hate it. Check your work by using models. So you can always do 45 plus 17 and add all those up and see if you get 62 with that too to check your work. Last one. So this one has 2 steps to it. So the first step is we have to figure out what the problem is, what the equation is for our story problem. So Stacy has 36 goldfish. Her grandma gives her 47 more goldfish. Stacy wants to know how many goldfish she has now. Which equation would help solve the problem? So you're just going to follow along with the equation. So follow along with the sentences. Stacy has 36 goldfish. So I need to put the number 36 because that information is important. Her grandma gives. So when someone's giving you some, are you adding to your collection or are you taking away from your collection? Is your collection getting bigger or is it getting smaller? Yeah, somebody's giving you something, so it's getting bigger, which means you're adding. So her grandma gives her 47. So we're adding 47 more to her collection. So Stacy's got a lot of goldfish. She's going to have a full tummy. Stacy wants to know how many goldfish she has now. Which equation would help solve the problem? So it looks like it's 36 plus 47. Now, this is the second part. What do you think we're going to do on the second part? Solve it. So now we've got 36 plus 47. So now we have to solve it. So same exact story. Now we're just trying to solve it. So you can choose any strategy. Number line, breaking apart your base 10 box, your 10 sticks and your ones cubes, or you could stack it. I'm going to use the 2 that everyone's the best at. So first one, we're going to do the model. So let's make the number 36 and the number 47. First thing I do is add my 10s. Move this to give me some more room. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got enough to make a 10 stick. So we're going to say bye, Felicia. Turn those into a 10 stick. So now I've got 3 ones left over. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10's left over. So my answer is 83. Now, if you want to do the stacking, that one's the next easy one. Then you would do 36 and 47 stacked on top of each other. Then you do 6 plus 7, which is 13. You can't put the number 13 down there because you'll get a really crazy 3-digit number. But you have to remember the number 13 has a 10 stick and 3 ones. So those 3 ones stay in the ones place. That 10 stick right there says bye Felicia, and it goes up here to the 10s column with other 10s. So then we've got 1 plus 3 plus 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus another one is 8. That gives you the answer. 83. Look, 83 and 83. Either way, you get the same answer. So I hope that helped you guys. And here's your math classwork for today. You're going to have a number line question. You have one where you have to see if you're regrouping. That's if you're turning 10 ones into a 10 stick. You have a word problem where you need to tell me what the answer is. You're going to break apart another number. And then we have a word problem about Hot Wheels where you have to create the equation, and then you have to create the answer for me too. So have fun with that. And if you have any questions, contact your teachers, guys.